Good morning, my friends. Welcome to our humble abode in the backyard of our friends. Today we are going to be taking you through a day in the life quarantine edition so you can see what it's really like to live in someone's backyard. Should be fun. All of our days kind of start the same. We woke up, we make coffee, and then we go outside for what we call the breakfast club, which just means to hang outside and drink coffee while the cat runs around. So let's head out. We've come to love taking our mornings slow so we can enjoy some quiet time together, savor our coffee, and be entertained by all the animal antics before easing into our workday. I'm going over to find Luna because she's digging like she might have gone to the bathroom in the yard. Luna, what are you doing? Before we go too much farther into our day, I suppose we should bring you up to speed on how we got here in the first place. A few weeks back, we were camping in Arizona and reached out to some friends who were in the area to come camp with us. Less than 3 hours later, Carissa, Lindbergh, Kaya, and Stella joined us for a few days of exploring. The coronavirus was on our radar, but it wasn't an immediate threat. Social distancing seems to be inherently built into the way that we travel, and in that regard, we felt incredibly lucky in a time like this. We took the necessary precautions, and we went about our business. Quite possibly the longest receipt I've ever gotten not at a CVS. Over the course of just a few days, things rapidly started to change. When we heard places like California had released a shelter-in-place order, and that Oregon had started to shut down their public lands, we started to realize how vulnerable we are in this situation. After a quick group discussion, Carissa and Lindbergh generously offered us to shelter in place in their backyard in Southern California. After weighing all of our options, we decided it was best that we take them up on the offer, come off the road, and go into quarantine. So we packed up, aired up, and started our journey towards Southern California, stopping only to snag the first official photo of our new quarantine. Now we're making our last push all the way into LA. It feels a little scary to be going into such a big city that we typically avoid anyways because of how many people are there, but the good thing is we'll be pooling our resources, we'll have access to power and water, bathrooms, and things of that nature. For the foreseeable future. And since we've all been together for so long at this rate, whatever they have, we have, and vice versa. Now that you're up to speed, let's get back to the morning of day number 25 in quarantine. There we go. So I've been using my mornings as an opportunity, one, to sit in the sun and to knock out a couple of, I don't know, chores or whatever. Started keeping a journal since coming into quarantine, just as a way to make sure I'm like keeping tabs on my mental state. It's actually been kind of fun. Been writing down everything I'm thankful for every day as well. So I need to do yesterday's journal entry. I'm trying to think what I did yesterday. All the days are kind of running together. So this morning I am starting to get into our work relatively early because I have a tight turnaround for a sponsored project with Disney Plus actually. I freaking love Disney Plus, so I need to work on that. And then otherwise, I think that today we're gonna be filming a video, which is all the edits that we've done to our camper since we've owned it, which I'm pretty excited about because we get a lot of questions about that. So it'll be good to share that information, especially when referring to our power system, because that's where most of our changes are. So Lots going on today. After losing most of the work that we had on the calendar for the coming months, we've been lucky to have a steady stream of design work coming in that's been keeping us busy. My next order of business is to pack orders. Had a couple more come in over the last couple of days. Thank you to everybody who is ordering things, 'cause you're keeping me busy. Well, some of us have been busier than others. Now that we suddenly have all the time in the world, we've been using our free time to work on personal projects that we've had on the back burner, such as organizing all of our camera gear into our new Pelican cases, getting caught up on editing videos, and respooling our winch. Most of our mornings we've been making smoothies now that we have access to a blender. Oh, the luxuries of living in a home. This is Mac's crappy cooking show. Okay. Ooh. What? I give you slightly purple drink. Ta-da! Shake for you!
Oh, I love the cacao nibs.
Yes. Nothing but the best for you, Carissa. After enjoying our smoothies, Owen and I moved on to tackling our biggest project of the day, which was filming our video about all the edits and modifications that we've done to our rig. As you can see, it went really well. In this video, we're gonna be taking you through this is still going. Visor, shield, screen, reflecty, what is that word? Those window cover. When we're not using those window Bye. After filming in the truck, we emerged to Lindbergh, hard at work on lunch. Today's lunch is quesadillas enjoyed on the back porch. We keep joking that we feel like we all work in an office together and are always super stoked for a lunch break. For our next activity of the day, Carissa and I are going to be doing a dance class, which I'm super stoked about. I think it's like a Latin dance class. All bets are off. I can't attest to the quality of my dancing skills at all, but we're clearing out the living room, so we have plenty of space. Hi, little lounge queen. Hi, cutie. Okay, I just realized that you guys haven't officially met Carissa.
Hi.
This is Carissa. This is her house, not my house, but we're about to shake our money maker. It's gonna be great. Okay, I'm super excited. Oh, I know this one.
I can wash the car. All right, all right. I need to be Beyonce blessed.
We're having so much fun, you don't even realize it. Coming your way. Yes. Get low. Yes.
While Carissa and I were experiencing various degrees of success in the living room, Lindbergh was already underway making dinner. Now that we've embarrassed ourselves with that Latin dance class, we're gonna move on to yoga. Oh, this smells so good. It really does.
I'm like, feed me.
The smells that were drifting out of the kitchen made it a challenge to finish our class. But our daily workouts have been something that keep us sane. It's been a long time since I've had another lady to train with on a regular basis, and I love the camaraderie that has developed between Carissa and I. Together, this has been our way of continuing to move forward. We've come to love the creativity and finding a way to keep moving in our small and now very familiar space. I'm doing the REI Tiniest Mile Challenge by running in a square in the backyard. I suspect it will take anything from 50 to 100 laps to get to a mile. Daily physical activity is the best way to release the tension of uncertainty and to focus solely on our well-being. All right, now on to more serious matters. Get a look at that outfit.
This is kitchen couture here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, so now that the camera's on, what is actually for?
We're doing a Korean braised short beef, which is galbijim. Oh. And I'm just browning the meat right now, so.
Oh yeah. Dinner update. Looks amazing. Currently wishing we had smell-o-vision. Oh yeah. While dinner was cooking, we worked on setting up the dinner table in preparation for enjoying our meal outside. The backyard has come to be a place where we spend a lot of our time. During any time of the day where we take a break, we all seem to wind up here. This space helps us feel connected to a way of life that's currently on hold, all while keeping the cabin fever at bay. Are you proud of your work?
Yeah.
It looks good.
It looks really good. I've never made this before, so.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Eating with Carissa and Lindbergh is always a treat. They love to make and try new things, and as photographers, they also enjoy documenting the whole process, and it's absolutely infectious to be around them when they're in their element. Yep. That looks amazing. So we got like potatoes and carrots and cheese. Ooh, yeah. Oh boy. I'm stoked on this. Okay, coming in. Oh yeah.
How is it?
It's so good. Meals have become a focal point in our daily quarantine life. It's a time for us all to set everything aside and just enjoy each other's company. When we're eating, we forget about the outside world and why we're even here in the first place. These meals are something that we all look forward to every single day. We've tried things that we've never heard of before. We've perfected old favorites. But something tells me that the food tastes that much better because we're enjoying it together. We owe every ounce of our sanity to Carissa, Lindbergh, Kaya, Stella, and Kitty. They opened their home to us in a time of need, and their generosity has been beyond measure. Their home has provided us refuge and the mental space to focus on something other than simply surviving. Since being here, we've been getting acquainted with old passions and focusing on the important task of making each other laugh and keeping morale high. We chose to weather this storm together, and together we'll come out of this with a deep bond that we'll never forget. After dinner, we slipped into our usual routine of winding down after a long day. None of us could have ever imagined that this is how things would have turned out when we met up in Arizona over a month ago. All things considered, we couldn't be luckier to be here. Together. Fancy Fridays.
Look at that body.
The cat's broken. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Why in the world did you go outside while it's raining, get muddy, and then come back and get on the bed?
I figured out why I was really farty yesterday. It's because we had mac and cheese.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm gonna shower for real now.
We're vlogging!
We're vlogging so hard.
Dude, vlogging so hard right now.
Oh my god. Good thing you have your vlogging outfit on.
Yeah.